There's good weed, bad weed, and like their middle ground. And I do feel like there's like a level of good because I feel like once you get to like a 7 out of 10, you become like, all right, you decent to good, and then 8 on, I think that's like good, But of course, we could sit there and dive like there's a lot of levels of good too. But the thing is, like I was saying, like I don't feel like there is great weed. Well, there's great weed, but I'm saying as far as like not to the greatest extent of like paying $1,000 for a zip, like I feel like that shit.
So let me ask you. I had to light my blunt before I roll it. Let me ask you this, man.
Yeah.
What is the highest you think a zip should be worth? Now,
See, okay.
And I'm asking on the perspective of a small batch grower, because I know obviously the big companies and shit, they can afford to get this shit off for cheaper. But as a small batch grower that we are all seen this shit going for $6.50 a zip and this a band a zip, all that crazy shit. What do you, with all the stuff you have to do to get strains right, taking into account paying for the clones, sourcing the clones and or seeds and everything, what do you think the most should cost?
We finna get in a rabbit hole. Because I'm gonna get on the seed thing in the gym. But no, I do feel like there's a lot of work that goes into it, and I feel like I'm not saying that we should be cheap by no means, because I can't stand that either. Like to where the point is like, bro, you trying to undercut it so much. Stop you producing too damn much if you trying to undercut it to the point to where now the shit done became deplenished, and now there's such a vast difference in something being so cheap and something being so expensive. There is a middle ground, and there should be levels. There should be cheaper. There should be affordable, and there should be more affordable. But I don't think. I mean, everybody's affordable is different. I guess, but off the average, person that and stuff like that, not everybody having like that to go drop 1,000 on an ounce. But I do agree that there is so much that can go into it, because you could put minimum effort into growing, sourcing genetics, which we'll get onto that in a second, because it's how reputable is those genetics that you got, and what was the process for breeding and whatnot. There's a lot of levels to that in general. But as far as like the producing and stuff, you can like go through the motion and get some weed. You can produce a good amount of it, and it's gonna get the job done for the average person. They probably won't even know, to be honest. And that's if you done been growing a while, you could lazily do it. But if your first grow, you ain't really gonna lazily do it and get some crazy results like that. But and it could be good, you know what I'm saying? Just because like maybe you're so good that your laziness is just like still better than most, especially if it's fresh. If you got access to fresh weed, that shit gonna always hit no matter what.
Should your brand constitute your price?
See, that's the point. Like, because branding, I feel like what the definition of his brand is like, you IDing something with a product. So if you see whatever brand this is, like if you see Nike, you expect this out of Nike, or Balenciaga or whatever, and you could those are levels. You see how they built their brands up. And I feel like there is some awareness, because when you throw a brand on something, it's just like, all right, somebody was proud enough of this and they put enough work into this that they thought they should put their name behind it. They were that confident in it. And maybe that's not the thought process of all people, but I do feel like that should be a thought process when you think about it in general.
I'm glad you said that. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
What you said is correct. But there are what we see a lot more with these what do they call them? Strain stars or whatever? The ones who just doing the strains instead of growing shit.
Yeah, like
they're using the brand to charge a premium due to the fact that this brand is associated with really high quality shit. Like the Jokes Up brand. When Jokes Up was, I'm not saying they fell off or nothing, but when Jokes Up was big, you knew they were selling these stamps, which are like selling the right to sell this strain, which is usually the same strain.
Keep going. Okay. You all right? There is a spider.
Oh yeah, get rid of that.
He dead now.
But
he was.
They were using that. They used their brand to say like, okay, if I see Nike, and I see a tracksuit by Nike, and I see a tracksuit without a brand on it, I'm gonna go for the Nike tracksuit, because one, I know that the tracksuit would be better quality. Well, in theory, it would be better quality, and two, that notoriety from the Nike brand. So the Jokes Up brand, there was a lot of people just buying the notoriety, but I don't know if you guys been following.
Well, the notoriety that's where the stamps came in.
Past the weed.
Because the notoriety went so beyond to the point, like I feel like that's more legacy, because it was kind of just being dispersed and passed on through the, like the 250,000 stamps or something like that. I don't know if they cost that much. I remember at one point
it
was
like like
Yeah.
60 to 100. I think it was like
Yeah.
60 for just the shit and like 100 for like the whole package.
And that had some motion at the time. But since then, I don't know if like all that stuff is like, I know there was like a falling out between the two people and like some other stuff. So it's like, I don't know if I ain't really seen a lot of as of lately. Been seeing a lot of LB though. You know, LB still doing
I've
his
been seeing
thing
him
and
post a
whatnot.
lot of like the
But
older
like
stuff.
all the other stuff surrounding it. Then I feel like Gumbo hit a wave, and then Gumbo kind of, you know, I feel like there's initial hype. I'm not saying that they don't got motion still. I'm just saying
They
that
have
it's not
emotion,
like
just not in
it's
the
not
world.
it's not in the current like flow of things right now as far as like the algorithm. Maybe it picks back up. You know, there's like you can't honestly
and
be
no.
on it every day.
I hate to say it, but they got more of a street wave than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like as far as I know, when you go up to them trips and everything, nothing against them, but are they sitting there talking about jokes up and all that stuff? Like when you went to Cali, the people that you were with, the home growers and stuff, did you hear any of them mention anything runts related or anything?
To be honest, the home growers is different. Like home growers is like,
Like when they say I just smoked some good ass weed, are they saying, oh, it was from Cookies, it was from Jungle
a
Book?
lot of them they'll say some shit.
Like some low key shit.
Okay, so a lot of growers, they smoke their own shit. They don't really smoke too much. But then I got a lot of homeboys that smoke all the hype shit too and still grow. Then I got a lot of good guys that just grow a lot of the hype shit, but they grow it themselves, like the clones and shit like that, and they killing it. And they like I did meet some when I was out in Cali. It's more they have access to a lot more. They hit a lot of waves earlier on. Like West Coast versus East Coast, there is a vast difference. I swear it feels like a year to two gap between the West Coast and the East
when
Coast.
It was on the peach terpenes
Like permanent marker over there, I think permanent marker was hit in 2022, 2023. I think it was last year. I think it won like one of the top strains of the year last year or something like that. It could have been the year before. I could be wrong, or it could be even previous, but I don't know how far. But like the East Coast just started, you know what I'm saying? Like unless you know people, like if you're a grower and you just know, or you just happen to be that level of smoker where you tapped into somebody, maybe I know a lot of people get tapped into Cali and stuff like that, but motherfuckers like, I don't know, I guess it depends. They don't be talking about a lot of that like hype shit like that. Like home growers is different, I guess.
As far as the differences, I've seen it. Like of course I've heard a lot about Cali shit. I done smoked some Cali shit. I done experienced some Cali shit. I think of course, besides variety and resources, when you go to like, and of course, not all East Coast is created the same. If you go to New York, you're gonna find a bigger variety of shit than you're gonna find in Virginia. But let me say this: right now, the big thing. I don't know if we ever spoke about this. Oh, it's a damn sure not on camera. But right now, the big thing is spray pack.
Yeah, spray packs that's the current kind of way.
But what you think about the spray packs?
Man, I'm glad I'm doing this video, y'all, cause this is all stuff I was gonna make in a separate video, and I was just gonna get to fucking rambling on the subject in general, and I don't like to ramble, cause I'll be watching the video back, I'm like, damn, I just did 20 minutes when I only needed 5 minutes to talk about that.
Be streaming how they feel.
Bro, in the hours. Right now, shout out to streaming, cause Speed, he doing some cool ass shit with the backflip shit. That's actually cool. I don't know if he did it yet. I'm assuming last time I seen, I think he was at like 306. He was getting like a massage. Yep, that's the last thing I seen of him.
That he did it. That would be pretty cool. I'm not
what was we talking? Oh, we was talking about the spray packs. Yeah. So for the spray packs, man, remember we did that little thing just to try it out or whatever? I did a video on that. Y'all can check that out. We talked about it. Yeah, remember we sat there and smoked through it and shit like that. But currently, you know, just to talk about it, it's just like.
And that was a joke. That was more so a joke.
Some people like really they fuck with it like that's and it's I heard it's a New York thing mainly like people a lot of people they prefer that shit like they like man I don't give a fuck.
They preferring it.
Oh, I had my first like true one out in the wild.
A true spray pack.
Y'all know Jeters? Hell yeah, y'all know Jeters. Sorry as fuck. They ass. Double thumbs down. Nah, so Jeters they more like a little hype company. They sell pre-rolls and it's more for like kids. You know what I'm saying? Or just people that's like. In that sort of, in that sort of realm of things, you know what I'm saying? I feel like what us talking about levels and cost of things like that, I feel like that's where it comes into play because I want to say they're pretty cheap pre-rolls, maybe like, I think 10 to 25 bucks or something like that. I'd say like 10. So they're little small ones, maybe like a 0.8 gram or something like that. Maybe they sell bigger ones, but the one I had, it came with like, we went to Woody's, Woody Harrison? We went to his spot. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. They did not have that AC on in that motherfucker, so that little bungalow shit was hot as fuck. It was a cool ass vibe.
They
I'm
growing
cool
there?
with it. I'm from Florida, so that Cali heat, it was a heat wave, 106 degree, 104 degrees that day.
They was growing in there, like how they, like the aeroponics type shit?
No.
So it was just hot.
So you got to go in like a.
It was
They had
weather.
you know, in Cali they I think they work in the legalized lounges. This is kind of like a lounge in a way, but it's you go into the dispensary, right? And after you get your stuff, you got an hour, and you go chill in the bungalow, and it's got like a little coral fish pond, nice little. It's a nice vibe. They got little fucking huge ass parakeets in there, huge ass
That's
motherfuckers,
dope.
like blue motherfuckers. That's cool. It's a cool little vibe, bro. And you got the whole little space to yourself. Upstairs, downstairs, and then they got like 6, 8 total, but it's cool to like. So we went there, session. The only thing was the AC, but that's because we had to move because we was on the top floor, but we wanted to be at the bottom floor, and they ain't had an AC set up that day. So I'm gonna give them that, or maybe they just ain't had that bitch because I think it was hot upstairs too. I think that's why we wanted to move because I was like, yeah, the heat travel up, we got to go down. So anyway, with the spray with the Jeters, them shits was just when we went there, they came with it, and I was like, fuck it, I've heard about them, I'll try them. Initially, I smelled it. I said, this shit smell good as hell. I said, this shit super strong though. As soon as I tasted it, vape. It was like a vape. And I was like, as soon as I hit it, I was just doing, I wasn't going to keep, as soon as I hit it, I knew I wasn't going to hit it no more. And I was like, what the fuck? I said, dawg, this shit. And then I just passed it around and letting them try it. And that shit was, I was like, hell no. But they all agreed too. They was like, damn, that shit is like intense. I said, well, that's my first one in the wild. Because when we did it with the little spray shit, it wasn't that like, that's not what they're using. I think they're using something else, like a blend of the oil or something like that.
For a quick,
Cause that was intense, the smell and stuff like that. But
to
it
break it
wasn't.
down real quick, if you didn't see the previous shit, it was a while ago. So we got some terps. This is before the spray packs came out. We found out about that they make terpenes, it's separate terpenes. So we bought like
Some from Raw and then
Blue
some
Dream
from.
and Purple Haze, some shit like
Yeah.
that. Some 2 random ones. So we wanted to try it. So we put it on some fries.
Well, we had 2 variations though, cause we had the humidifier packs,
Yeah. We did
and
a
then
control group and
you
everything.
had a humidifier pack, the regular, and then you had the actual pack that was sprayed with the raw terp spray, which that was a little like
It left the aftertaste and all types
yeah,
of shit.
it was so perfumey,
Yeah. I don't
and it was
know.
a heavy amount. That
I
came
don't know
out.
if it was. I don't know if the spray packs now are different as far as like quality, but when we had it, it literally just tasted like you threw. If we were making drinks and the syrup that came with the drinks, we just threw it directly on some ice.
All right,
That's the best way. I
you
can describe
you
it.
on Twitter, right?
Oh yeah.
Or X? Fucking so, you know about Bay Smokes?
They smoke. That sounds.
They've been kinda
We
like-
talked about it.
Yeah, they've been kind of like doing a bunch of collabs. They try to collab with me. They try to they going crazy trying to just like collab with everybody, do like little get promo, right? Ads and shit like that. They doing a lot of rappers recently. You know, more like well they I think Lil Baby just did a strain with them, whatever. I think it's called Wham. But before that, it was more like C-list rappers and stuff like that. Like people that I wouldn't even say C-list. Not to disrespect anybody, but you know what I'm saying? I would put myself as in the same category as y'all, you know? We do this shit on the side.
Everybody got motion.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we locked in, twin. Keep going, shit. It's only up. But anyway, so then now they did the collab with, and it's a strain or whatever. I'm assuming it's gonna be like some limited gelato type shit. Someone wham, wham, wham. Wham, wham, wham. Bitch, it's the same.
Wham. Bitches biscotti. That's it. It might be biscotti.
But fucking, so they doing a lot of collabs with people, and then they did like a giveaway, an ounce giveaway, which, don't quote me, I think my boy Liger did a video on this, and if I'm not mistaken, if I'm misdoing anything, my bad. Don't shoot the messenger. Just how I remember. I could be wrong, but Eric Kahn and somebody else, they did like a little collab with them or something like that, and they went in on a giveaway for like an ounce or some shit like that from Bay Smokes, and the pack the winner got it, and it was moldy as fuck or something like that. I ain't see the pictures of the video, but it was all over Twitter and stuff like that, and everybody was going in on it. I'm constantly all the people I follow, the Bay Smokes will post something, one of these rappers, and they'll be like, oh, that, and they talking shit. And I'm like, damn, what happened? So I had to scroll back, and they was talking about that, and I was like, oh shit. Then they start going in on Eric and was it Tim or Goblin? I don't think it was Goblin. I think it was Tim. I don't know. Anyway, if I got y'all shit wrong, my bad. We could hug about it. But fucking,
That's gross.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That quote right there was gross.
Yeah.
You can hug about
We
it.
could- You know what I'm
We all know
saying?
what
Just
the
let it
niggas
out,
say.
love one. Let it out, love
We all
one. We
know
all,
what
yeah,
you
it's the
say.
internet, man. We don't know shit get misconstrued.
We get hit by it.
Yeah, we can. That's what I wanted to say.
That's what I'm saying. That's growth. 'Cause I ain't never heard niggas say we can hug
We
about it.
can-
You know
I'm on
what?
some
That's a good
peaceful
idea.
shit.
Hell yeah.
The more peaceful and positive it'd be kind of more like alerting. Cause like,
Yeah.
imagine you yelling at a motherfucker going crazy, and he just like, he tap you on your shoulder, something like that. You kind of just like all that.
Nigga, don't de-escalate.
You either gonna hit him in that
That's
moment,
it.
or the shit like you literally just gonna feel that blood rush, that flow you got going, just die down because you
It
like, what the
depends on what
fuck?
type of nigga you are.
And it
If
depends on who it is,
if
I
you a
guess.
cornball nigga, somebody tapping you, gonna still try to use it as I'm gonna punch you and shit.
Yeah,
But if you a grown up, when that person
You
touch you
got-
like, hey bro, it's not that serious.
yeah. You be like,
Hey, bro.
bro, you right, my bad. Hey, I was tripping, bro, but you fucking wrong.
No, bro.
Nah, yeah,
No
yeah,
need
yeah.
for apologies. We was both wrong. Let's just move forward. That's it. That's it.
Nigga,
I had
there
one
is
of
a
the moments
spider
where I did
by your foot. Oh, I think you got him. Oh, I don't know what. That's 2 for 1. That's the baby one. That
I
other
found
one, that
2.
might have been. So there might be some more.
I
Hell
found
no.
2 big ass spiders in the garage. I think they
Yeah.
might be huntsmen or some
After
shit.
this, I don't know. Lately, when it get cold outside, them motherfuckers be coming in. That's when I be seeing the most spider.
With that Dichromatic Earth.
Oh yeah. Diatomaceous. I can never say it either.
Yeah, that
You
shit.
might be closer than I am.
Let me
The
ask you
price.
this.
We talked about the price. I mean,
We can come back to that original conversation after all this because it's all gonna coincide. Have you heard anything about cookies lately? I feel like I ain't heard.
speaking
I know-
of Woody Harrelson, cause he went there that same weekend we did. He went there like the day after we went there,
Okay.
and he was I bet they had that motherfucking AC on for him. I bet that.
Shit, sure.
You know, he a big guy. Well, now he lost a lot of weight, so but it's burning. So they had that shit on for Big Burn. They had to make sure they kept the cookies cold.
You would definitely.
But yeah, he was there. They doing like a collab. They trying to collab on like the lounges. Push the is it the governor or some state officials to like legalize that lounge shit.
How was that not legal yet?
Yeah,
Like, what kind
it's
of
in
shit is that?
over. I think in was it not Thailand? Is it Barcelona? They got like I think they got a lounge type stuff in Barcelona. I think Cookies has a lounge in Barcelona. There's one of them places, or it might not be Barcelona. It could be another place, but
It's either Barcelona or Thailand.
Barcelona. I always wanted to go to like Spain and stuff like that in Barcelona, but because they say like the weed culture over there is cool as hell. Like they just on some. But they on like a
it's like
completely
land of
different
love
type of.
type
I guess
shit.
it's like different. They got the Cali shit out there as far as like weed goes, but then I think like the vibe whatever is more like. I want to say, is that where Piatella came from? This is new shit. Well, I don't know if it's new anymore, but it's newer. It's I think it's been around for a while, but it's the style of making hash. You know, there's all the fuck. You got resin, rosin, freshwater hash, boba hash, ice, sieve, dry sieve. It's so many different levels. There's so many different methods of producing hash and getting a different product. So this other way, it's like you make like a loaf of rosin, like a loaf of bread, but it's rosin type shit. I don't know, and it's just like you just scrape it off, and it's not more like. It's not liquidy. It's not more like honey. Like it's more like solid. Like kind of like a cake. You just whoosh, a cake of. I'm trying to think of what's some candy. It's the texture. It's the texture of you know them little chamoy gummy shits. It's the texture of that.
Now that we done spoke about all that, let's go back to original conversation. With all the stuff we just talked about, as far as the actual strain, what you could end up getting with the spray packs, how genetics are important, ambiance is important. That's as far as going to dispensaries and doing shit in public, and the actual brand, the brand integrity of the company is important. So with all that being said, can you justify paying $500 in? Let me break this.
Five and Beyond.
Let me create a scenario.
Five and Beyond.
You went over to Woody Harrelson's lounge. You already.
I got taxed there too.
Perfect. You went over there at Woody Harrelson's lounge. You liked it, so you know you want to go back. You see that there's animals. No, not even. You never been there. Let's say you never been there. You get there. You already heard about the bungalow shit, but when you went in there, besides the heat, you looking around. You like, okay, they got a good selection. Hey, what's that? Oh, those are the bungalows. After you buy, you can go over there. You're on a trip for about a week. You know you want to grab some weed for the trip because you had a lot of shit to do. You don't want to be running back and forth. You see the bungalow shit right there. You like, damn, I want to check that out. You see the birds, all that cool shit. You're like, all right, well, shit, let me just buy all my weed here since I'm here. You go through the prices. They tell you this zip, small batch, is gonna be $5.75 after tax. You could also sit in the bungalow for an hour or whatever, or 2 hours. and you got your weed for the trip, are you paying for that zip?
How much you say?
$5.75
For that zip. Now, there was limited times.
Dispensary prices.
Yeah, dispensary prices. So, what I will say, this pretty much would probably equal that, because when I was there, I bought 3/8. What's that? 7, 10 and a half grams or whatever. I paid I think it was 179, 174, some shit like that. Nigga, that's tax. That's an ounce.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can easily get an ounce of that shit. Some places you can. I know some places you get 3 ounces off that,
Yeah.
and you could turn around and go get.
You
and
get you a fuck ton of popcorn does some Jungle Boys with that shit.
Oh yeah, and then they be having like the 10 for fucking 10 grams of popcorn nuts for like $30 or some shit. But nah, that shit. I was like, damn. I mean, I paid for it because of the experience. And I had the Dark Web from Alien Lab. Shout out to Ted. That shit was good as fuck. I wrote this whole little fucking review on it on Twitter. And I never did any more of those because a lot of people was like, bro, this is a fucking review right here. Nigga, I'm geeked. That weed inspired me to write this. It was giving me like a productive, like, I'm chill, but like, I'm trying to do something. I'm over here gossiping about this weed. Like, and bro, it was so good that motherfuckers like, damn, now this is a review. I need to see more shit like this. This is the best review ever. And that shit hyped me up. It may only been one person that said that. I'm over here talking about like multiple people. But that shit made me want to do it again. I said, damn. But I ain't been smoking nothing that just made me click like that. I don't know. But fucking, yeah, that shit was, I got that shit. It was good again. It was the Dark Web. And then I got Blueprints, Triple Lindy or some shit like that. And then Triple Lindy. It was like strain of the year last year. And I got Gelinade. And if I were to rank all three of them, I would give Gelinade 1 at the time. Gelinade 1, Dark Web 2, and then Triple Lindy 3. Only because...
Damn, strain of the year got 3?
Yeah, to be honest, it wasn't like... I would smoke it, but nothing about it stood out to me, you know what I'm saying? Nothing about it, but I didn't smoke it in my proper setting to where I'm chilling like this and just smoking, you know what I'm saying? I rolled one up, and I was smoking on it a little bit, but it wasn't the same way. I didn't have my same papers. I didn't have my same, I wasn't rolling the same, so, but I mean, the other ones, I rolled them the way I did out there, and I mean, the other ones, I was fucking with them, and I rolled the whole eighth up each time. And then fucking...
That's how it be. When you out of town and you smoking, whatever the fuck in that pack, I just be crushing that bitch up, make me a big ass...
Because if not, I'm going to use 2 grams at least. I do at least... Usually mine are 2 to 2.5 maybe. But I don't think I used the whole eighth. Unless it might not have been a whole eighth. Think about it, because I only rolled 2. I can't roll an eighth. I can roll 2, 2.5 max.
The can with it?
Huh?
When they be
I think they gotta do some packaging with it. But yeah. But anyway, I would always have some left over, and I would like somebody else would roll a little joint up out of that. So never mind that me.
Keep that in mind for the scenario. Would you pay $5.75 for the zip? Also, they're gonna most likely weigh the zip with the package.
So what I say? I paid 170. I think technically what I did, I would have to say yes. I want to say no because that's ridiculous. But at the same time, I think what I just did would equal that. So I got 10.5 right total. That's 3/8. Or never mind. Let me do fucking. I'm stupid. So if I did 3/8, 8/8 at that price, 3/8. What's I said 174 divided by 3.5 equals $49 per gram. Or wait, hold on.
No, I'm not laughing at your math.
I'm great at math, but I'm tweaking. Hold on.
I almost thought you paid that.
Damn, I'm geek. 174 divided by 3.5 equals 49, right? So that's $49 per eighth. That's actually... Wait.
$50 each.
Oh, no, I'm doing it by the eighth. I'm tweaking. I bought 3/8. That the 3.5 don't fucking matter. So it's 174 divided by 3. 58 per eighth, right? Times 8 is 464. Damn, I'm geeking. I'm deleting that whole scene where I was just doing that. Nigga, I'm in calculus right now, flowing through that shit, and I couldn't figure that out. Fucking 464. So $40 less than 500. So I had to say no then. Now, I would want to say no anyway, but I was just making sure that I didn't already kind of do that in a way.
464 is for the whole zip?
That would have been for the whole zip. It would have been 464 based off what I just paid. So it rounds up. But I wouldn't do it like, I don't know. If something costs that much, I wouldn't buy an ounce of it. I'll buy an eighth to try. I'm not comfortable enough to buy something an ounce. I got to know that shit busting. I got to be, you know what I'm saying?
I had to make that scenario because we all know, like those scenarios,
That
that wouldn't
shit's
apply
crazy.
to you because you probably, nobody, if you really smoke, you wouldn't just want to buy.
I think there could be shit that
all
costs
weed
five.
for
I think there
one
should be, maybe 450 to 500 max. But this is like some shit that's like, once, maybe at the rate, maybe you're not buying a whole ounce of it. Maybe you only buying like 2/8 of it. So which would be like 60 an eighth.
Okay, what's the most you would pay for a quarter then?
A quarter?
Vacation prices.
I wouldn't buy a quarter on vacation though. That's the thing.
Okay, we'll do it then. How much? What's the?
Oh wait, a quarter of an ounce.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm thinking of QP.
Nigga,
Goddamn, I'm an idiot.
God
I'm like, I don't know what bro. I ain't know what type of time he using. I was like, nigga, a quarter. I'm like, what? That's what I'm like, bro. What is you smoking? I'm like, nigga, I felt like, I felt poor as fuck when you said that. I'm like, I am not buying no. Are you crazy, man?
No QP.
I got them at home. I got them back home.
Why am I go on vacation to catch trafficking charges?
Yeah, hell no. All right, so that's 7, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah, 7. How much do I pay for that?
Yeah, what's the most you
Comfortably, I would pay 150.
I was thinking the same thing.
150 max.
I was thinking the same thing.
So with that math, I'm comfortable paying
But
a 7.
that 7,
It got to be 5 though. I would not be this. I would have had to seen it, smelled it,
yes.
and that was the one. Not
There
just
had to be
not
stories
just this
about it.
what it is. Like nah, I'm gonna have to like.
There has to be lore behind that weed. Like, there's no reason that I would normally
I had
pay
heard something.
that much about it, but I need to hear people talking about it. I need to see it, smell it, and be like, okay. And then I gotta really take a moment, and be like, bro, you better pay 150 for this 7.
Like nah,
Ain't
it's
gonna
like
take
nah,
too-
this like a once in a
But-
lifetime, bro. This shit, I don't know when I'm gonna see this again.
I need that shit to. I needed to feel like the high school. I needed to feel like 2016 Girl Scout. I saw a tweet and they was all saying like, I want weed to taste like, and everybody was saying the different places they're from and what their weed was, and it was like 2009 sour diesel, but they were just saying it based on their location.
Yeah.
So your shit would probably be like 2015 Fruity Pebbles.
I think Fruity Pebbles might have been before then. It might have been like 2014. Well, it's 2015, 2014.
If you would've
and below,
replied to that
maybe
tweet, what would it
even previous.
Because mine would be, if you would.
Yeah, it
if
might
that
have
tweet
2014,
right there,
2015.
What strain and year would you say? Because this is based on like a high that you got that made you love weed.
Oh, that Fruity Pebbles was the one for me.
Yeah, there you go. So you would say.
That's why I remember it so much. And I just remember I had this cousin, his name Fruit. That's his nickname, Fruit. Don't know where the fuck he got Fruit from.
You gotta get rid of
Cold ass baller though, boy. He cold.
Okay.
I don't know what he be on now though.
He should have joined the jelly.
Real name Keyshawn. But anyway,
He like fruit.
yeah, I don't know why. I think he used to always wear the. I think honestly, I want to say it was because he always had the Fruit of the Loom. Fucking, I don't know. I could never make no sense of it. It just, I think it was a self-appointed nickname. Because I don't remember nobody ever calling him that shit. I always remember that motherfucker being named Keyshawn. Whole name, not even Sean.
Oh, they call
Hey,
him Fruit.
Keyshawn. Like, ain't nobody
Why they
ever
call
said
him
his
Fruit?
name like short. Anyway,
Don't worry about all that.
yeah. Then that shit came out of nowhere. I don't know.
Maybe
But then
because he got the juice.
when I had it, because I remember the only reason I say that is because I got the weed. I was with my homeboy Andrew. We pull up Twin Hills Park, the ball, and then Keyshawn in there, Fruit in there, and that's when I hear niggas calling him Fruit, and I was like, I got that Fruit, cause the Fruity Pebbles. And then when they were saying Fruit, I was like, nigga, they calling Keyshawn Fruit? When the fuck this happened? I was like, they said he always been Fruit. I said, since when? Not my life, nigga. I said, that shit just happened today. I said, how y'all gonna tell me?
Yeah, you gotta get
His
the
mama
backstory.
birthday the same day of mine.
You
Like,
gotta get the backstory of that.
I was
His name.
it don't sound right. It sound like
Maybe he got the juice. Hey, that's what it sounds like, but I'm
Yeah.
really trying to give him the benefit of that.
I'm telling you, it was self-appointed, bro.
You gotta be something.
It was a lot.
Him and
He thought about that
your
one
mama
too.
and his auntie. I mean, your mama and his mama got the same birthday.
My mama and his mama got the same birthday.
They twins.
No, my mama and his. Oh, me and his mama. My bad. I
Oh,
fucked that all up. Me and his mama. I kept saying my mama, but I was thinking of mama because I was about to say his mama. So yeah, me and her, we got the same birthday. And then shit, my uncle's 2 days after mine. And my brother 4 days after
You know what's the
mine.
most popular birthday?
My nephew 3 days after mine.
You know what's the most popular birthday in the world?
What?
September 9th.
Word?
Mm-hmm.
I know some people with a birthday on September 9th. Huh?
New Year's pussy.
Word.
Think about it.
Damn.
9 months from the first day of the year. It'll be September 1st.
I wonder what's the attrition rate on them couples like.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Just because was a New Year hookup, or is it like?
I would hope.
You know what I'm saying?
I just hope they would.
So I wonder how many of those babies in general. Oh fuck, that would classify me damn near as that too.
Yeah.
Cause I'm right there.
Mm-hmm.
Cause just in that September time frame, and my mom and daddy ain't together.
Hey Siri,
Shit, my daddy got 5 baby mamas.
play Firework by Katy Perry.
On Apple Music.
That's what that song about?
I mean, you're a firework, buddy. Fireworks are going off. Fireworks are going off in the
Damn.
crib 9 months later.
I might ask my mom about that.
Why?
I don't know.
Don't do
I
that.
wouldn't.
Don't do that.
I wouldn't. I never even thought to ask no crazy shit like that. I don't even want to like. I don't care.
Me either.
Like I don't care why they ain't together. I don't care about none of that. I don't even.
I will
I'm just
say
here.
this.
I'm here.
I don't think I've ever said this out loud, but when I was younger, probably
What
up
we
until
doing?
like 7 or 8, I thought everybody was like one night stands, and because that's what they did in movies. I thought you just like meet the person that night, fuck them, and now you start life. Like I didn't know that people were dating before.
Oh
Think about
shit.
it. My first, of course, not my first man.
He thought everybody was deadbeat.
You gotta realize.
Or not deadbeat. Or what is it?
My dad was weak.
Bastards?
But-
Or what would you call it?
No.
'Cause-
No, bastards if the parents aren't together. But I thought
So, right.
I thought that about people whose parents
So everybody was
together too.
bastards.
I just thought you met your girl. Cause in movies, bro, most people was just meeting at the party. Fucking,
You seen that
and
one
then-
movie with that motherfucker like 50 First Dates or some shit like
I
that.
definitely saw that movie a lot.
Or that one guy, the one that would remember the one dude where he fucked a bunch of girls and then he had a fucking Good Luck Chuck or some shit like that. He had like a
Good luck, Chuck.
he ended up having an enlarged nut and they had to remove it or some shit. Yeah, every day he was with a new girl or some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
I seen Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal.
It was Jack Black. He was a dude that he just liked bad women.
He a good actor.
Yeah, he just liked bad women, and he was really.
Think about how good you
Shallow.
gotta be to have, as a white man, a white, short, fat man, not the body shame. I'm short.
Facts.
But anyway, to play a fucking Nacho Libre, bro,
Yeah.
and it'd be such a great fucking movie.
Niggas thought she was Mexican for real.